I don't know what I don't know what I would rather do is go under here, straight through, or go around. I'll probably go around just to make it longer. Yeah. So.
Uh-huh.
train passenger. Why did I only put in like 4 signals? To Laurel Canyon. 'Now I just gotta get some, get a little gas station over here. Where should I put it? Probably over here. Passenger, Coke bus. 1, 2, 3. Oh, how much do I have on the other one? 5. So yeah. Uh, 2. Is that line? 3. Oh, 2. I'm gonna go over here to this one and put the other 3 on the same line so they start from both sides instead of all of them coming out at once. And you change this to unlimited because that's what works for me, I guess. You want to say it? Good to go. Now, just come over here to the old depot. Wait for the game to freeze. All the way down. Not all the way down. 200-kilometer engine with the Amfleet 6. And all the smaller towns get the 4 cars until they blow up with people, and then I'll change it to 6 or 8, depending on how many that is. Do that. Change this to unlimited replacement. Electric. Boom. Passenger. Autosave. Thank you. Boom, boom. Wow. Yes. What the hell? Why is it getting replaced? Yeah. Now let's go for a little ride. $420. Funny how I hit 4.20 billion at the same time. It was 42 minutes 0 seconds on my duration. Just saying. Bus. The first of many. See, now to encourage growth on the other side, I must get rid of the lightweight. Unrestrain them, and then they'll grow back over there anyways. So you gotta do this and then put some rail on the other side. And poof. Things like to grow. Let me click on the rail and go like this. Then you go to the very tip of the road, and you go out just a little so they don't spread too far. Go down the side. Thanks for everybody coming to the stream, popping in right now. I appreciate it. We're just getting rid of some strays. Anywho, I do that so when I turn on the juice, it will only go where I want it to. Yeah, we'll go down just a little bit more on this one. Sometimes they get a little frisky and like to go a little farther than they would normally. And you turn this on just so you know where everything's going. September 1st, there should be some stuff that pop up over here. There's a little. If you want to hurry this along more, just come over here and do that. Do that. Yeah, I don't know who's all in here, but if you like what you see, leave a follow. I appreciate it. All three of you. 3's better than 0. Whoa, 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 whoa. We do not let things expire. Oh, they're blue ones. My apology. They're blue ones, so then we whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, blue ones. That just connected. Come on. Hey, as that's going, I'll let it go. We're gonna come over here and get the other station working. Seeing how this goes. Let's see what the topography looks like. Terrible. Ooh, it's all jacked. The only kind of flat way is... Ugh. Whole town isn't flat. That sucks. Let's see what we're gonna do here. I could. I'm gonna have to just put it over here. Hope for the best. See how this is doing. It's starting to go a little bit. See what happens in March. People are getting on the buses. Couple more. So bad. When you put the station right here, houses pop back up, otherwise they might not come over there as easily. That's also why you put the bus station on the side where the town is, and if you have to split it, because the mountain is all jacked. But, you know. And when I get real bothered by all these trees, you just come down here and you look for, not money barrels. You look for ye old bulldozer, or wrecking ball, actually. Assets only. Just because they get in my way. They'll pop back up when I get a bunch of houses anyways, so it's all good. Where's this going next? Let me see. Let me look at my picture. If that's the end or not, I'm not sure. Twitter, Daly City is the end of the line till I get to the airport. Keep it rolling. I wish I could play this game for like 12 hours. That'd be so awesome. That one is on that side, so we don't need to sit and watch New York, or Laurel Canyon get bigger, so we'll just come over here and start tearing shit up. Yeah. What the hell is this? I've never even used that. But anyways, yeah. The one that's different, I shall flip to the opposite, so it would be that one. We'll go like this. Actually, I might, unable to align terrain. That's when we go like this. Come over here to old leveler. We go boom, 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 boom. Level. Then we get the smoother. Just for now, just catch up this end. And we grab the old station. We go like this. Try to figure out where the alleys are going. Kind of about here. Then you come back. Actually hit the smoother and see what happens right here. Just to pretty it up for just a quick second. Do about 96, hit some shrub, plan. Plant. Hey, you can't even tell, barely. And because that doesn't line up to where I'm going to put my overpass, get rid of those. Make sure you don't just start clicking. Put everything back to plan. So when you click accidentally, it doesn't fry the game. And you come over here with your alley. Go right here. Get your medium street. And then you zoom in, because if you try to grab it right on the icon, it's not going to let you. Go right here. Go back to your alley. Zoom in. Auto save. Give me a heart attack. Thank you. Sorry. Too far. And obviously, if you come out at a goofy angle like this, it's going to be all crazy. But if you just come out just a little and then you start to curve, that's even too much. That's not enough. You gotta get perfect like that. That way it's the same. So it doesn't look like this. All jacked. Like I just did again. Come on. Come on, little one. Ooh, I think I got it. That is not good enough. So then you just come over here and you put a little starter. Throne 40. Good morning. How are you? I'm guessing you are in Europe. Because where I am, it is 6 a.m. and I'm assuming nobody gets up to watch this at 6 a.m. in the U.S. All right. Well, now. Take that and go like this. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be alright. I just like to have my consistent straight roads. Jacked up roads tend to bother me. It's all be too much slope. What are you smoking? You're an hour ahead. Ah, gotcha. 7:10. I'm gonna guess. North Carolina. It'd be hilarious if I got it right, or creepy, one or the other. Either way. Close. Ah. I get little inklings every once in a while. I'm usually pretty close. Go with my gut. I would assume Georgia. I might have said Georgia if you gave me another shot. Let me think. I am at the only place where the Mississippi River goes east to west. If you know where that is. bit farther than I like it to be, but it's above and it's a little long, so that'll have to do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. That's cockeyed. That is also cockeyed. Hey, Missouri. No, I am in Davenport, Iowa, in the Quad Cities. I'm not afraid to say where I live. I'm just not going to tell you my address, for God's sakes. 'Cause I'm not insane, for the most part. Yeah, we've got a lot of bad floods going on. I know Georgia doesn't get the best weather either, but we have like the worst flood we've had since probably 1993. But yeah. Well, Theron, even if you don't stream that often, you just got another follower. '94, yeah, our bad one was '93. It went up like 3 streets past where the River Drive is, and it's not looking that great at all. I am currently safe distance above where the flood is, so in a town next to Davenport, so I won't get flooded on. If I get flooded, then it might be the end of the world. But yeah, it's pretty terrible. I was real young and lived through the last one, so it's pretty crazy. What the hell is that? Oh, yeah. It's a cord. So, where do I put the boost? Right over here. Had a bad mod. Ooh, nasty. Yeah, whenever I have a bad mod, the game crashes. I just, you just, I just turn the game back on and load the save and delete the mod and try to get back into it and see if it crashes again. I imagine if you've been on the stream before, I'm sure you have. It's been a while, but this is what my new project is over here in the corner. This is actually Cube City, but I'm just trying to get everything else connected to it through like long single lines that go all the way across the map. And then once I get over to this corner, I'm going to put an airport over here and then have an airport from there go all the way back across to here. And then connect into this and hopefully make this grow just a little bit more, because I keep trying to get the town to grow up to the top and it's not cooperating. So should be fun trying to figure that out. But yeah, it's taking forever to put connecting routes in like 25 different cities or whatever it is. But yeah, it's a little insane. Give me a station. Spin around. Unknown artist 40. There you be. How's it going? What are y'all up to? I'll be going to bed here in probably 2.5 hours. Get up and go to work. I've been sick for like, still with the cube, yeah, all the way over here. This is what it looks like now. Like I just said, I'm trying to get an airport over here connected from the other side of the map with all the 4 different lines I got crossing the map, only connecting with themselves and not each other until both ends, and get an airport connected to this and help it grow. So it should be pretty gravy. It's just taking forever to get all these things put in. Put in a couple lines. I'll probably be doing a regular playthrough after with no mods at all, which is going to be fun. After I connect everything together and let it run for like 20 years just to see what happens with this. But this is definitely my crowning achievement, even though my other town I made was pretty sweet. I just jumped over to this because I had the idea, but it's looking pretty sweet. This town has 16, almost 1,600 people. So it's going. But yeah, loads of fun. This is the end of the one line on the left, so I'm just trying to get the last couple in. Line 1. Boom. I should probably put tracks in first. Shouldn't take very long. Get the old contour lines out. Which one's this on? The outside, so we're going to stay on the same one just because, or the inside of the outside. Or do something like this. Go up just a little. Get a little viaduct going on here. Looks pretty neat. Yeah, whenever I'm connecting, I don't ever get crazy with trying to do all this kind of weird shit over here. I just do one length from one pole to the next, and then start from here and come in all the way, just so till the last mile per hour goes away, and then I just connect it out and go from there. In case anybody's wondering, this is my current line situation. I have one major line given building materials, I think. Yeah. Building materials to 4 different towns, I think. Or 3, one or the other. Yeah, I think it's 4. Yeah, because I have 3 truck routes going to these and then one to this. A train that is over here somewhere. Oh, yeah, he's probably, yeah, right here. So, yeah, he's trucking along. Yeah, 72 million. That's how fast forward in 100 years, because I started at 2000 and I've had that for a while. Good amount of years. Never get your towns to grow that much. Well, it's just about connecting with other towns, I guess. I just look for, like, right here, for instance, how the quarry is right in the center of either one, the first product or the end product, which would be, and I don't even have this connected over to here, which is funny. I don't even think Dwayne The Rock Johnson is getting build material. No, he is not. So I just have either the beginning product or the end product in the center of multiple towns, and then you don't have to get crazy with all this. This is for long term if I ever come back to this and connect everything. But then just run routes. You don't even need rail or nothing. Just put a truck depot up here and cycle out lines to all 3 of these, and even a truck back to that, even if it's a little far, and then just run a train of just stone to get that, and come back with brick, and then go out to the cities, and you get enough money rolling that then you could start setting up commuter lines to all these towns and have them just be one way. Don't connect all these, because you want them to have one route to go somewhere, and then if they want, because I don't have any routes connecting these to each other at all. Well, these go to there, but, like, watch. See, this one only connects to there, that only to there, that only to there, because the one line's over here, second one's over here, third, and the fourth one over here. So I just connect whatever city I'm starting with on a map. I connect it to every city around that. Like, if I started with this one, it would go out to 5 different towns from the same station in the center of town. That's why I just blow out one whole side and then go right through it and leave a couple so it spreads on both sides. And then even if you don't even use trains, just use buses. Just put first you just put a bus stop right in the center, and then and then once you get enough money to get trains, then you just go over and you change it to a bus station after you change it from a bus stop, and then you put a station right next to that for trains, and then you connect those, and then you have, even though these are pretty close for trains, I would just have buses if you're starting right here. Then you'll just get money that way, and then they'll all grow, and then when you connect them with trains in the long run from the other side, then it'll all be better, and you should be doing all right from there. Do you get what I'm saying? I might have rattled on for a minute there, but I'm sure you know what I mean. Excuse me. But yeah. Got it. Yep, there you go. Whew. Sorry. I'm just now getting over being sick for 2 days. I didn't have to go to work. That was pretty awesome, but yeah. I don't get sick very often, and when I do, it really sucks. Yeah, connecting all the cities, it just gets, then they have more options. Like, you want them to have, like, a couple options. Because I really don't ever mess with airports because they're one of the hardest things from my experience to get to make a lot of money. I'm sure there's a way of doing it. I've just never had the patience to jack with it for so long. But you just have what always has worked for me, because if you just have a train there, then some of them won't want to take the train, and then you'll have to do then they'll have to do just buses or just trains, and if they don't want to do that, then they'll just drive over there. So I always do buses and trains to the same towns every time. Like this right here. I have this is a build route cutting over. But I have pink and green coming down here, and then I have red and red apparently, because I'm special in the head. Yeah, red and red going down here, and it's basically the same direction. I try not to change the shape of the roads too much unless there's not a road in the first place. Then I just make one, but I try to stay with the normal roads. But what I do to the roads is upgrade them, because usually they're like they're either a small country road or a medium, and then I change it to a slim, because I have the slim road unlock. I change it to a slim large country road, which is right here, so then you get the same amount of space, or a little more than this, for twice as much. So faster country roads with more lanes, a train and a bus as different options. Now if I threw in like connecting routes to here, then on the different single lines I'm trying to do, then they would be like, well, I don't want to go here, I want to go over here, and then that's closer, and then they give you less money. And when you have thousands of people doing it, it makes a lot of difference in the long run, I guess. And then since I've been running on these for so long, then the like this one over here, these stations start to get a little crazy. Like that has 100 people, and that only has a train that carries 84. So in reality, I should upgrade that to another car. Or I always go up 2 just because, and so you don't have to pop it up one every 30 people it shows up. I just bump up 2, so you gotta wait a little longer to replace the next one. But yeah, so I'm sure that was good. But yeah, let me get back over here. I almost never have more than one train on commuter route unless they start to get like thousands and it's a long route. Like this one over here, I might like Dwayne the Rock to Cube City was probably the longest one I have so far, if I'm thinking right. And I still only have one. That's why I just add more cars and it'll be fine. So, because if I need to have like double that amount in order to have enough reason to put those on there. And some people put like signals like way too close together, especially if you only have one train like me. You definitely don't need that many signals. I do like changes in the track, like direction or elevation, or if there's a tunnel or a bridge. Like I'll just hang on 1 second. I will just like put one right after the junction where the little split is. I'll put 2 there. Then I'll come over here to this turn, but since the bridge is there, I might as well just put it on there. Before and after the bridge, before and after the tunnel, and then just like the other end, I'll put one right before and after the thing, so there's just enough to slow anything down if I ever do. And we got both directions, because I'll never do a train route with just one track and have it go back and forth, because that just don't look right to me for some reason. Just having one track shooting across the landscape, that just don't look right. I'd rather have 2 just to have it look like a real one, because a lot of them have more than one, I would assume. Busy areas anyways. Line 2. I might have to fix this road. Yes, I do. They gotta go over the bridge. Plus, another thing I forgot to say is when I do these, you used to go the length of the train. Oh, like in between signals, you mean? Holy hell. Oh, like for cargo trains, yeah, that makes sense. But passenger ones, I don't have. Yeah, gotcha, for your signals. I don't have 400 or 500 person trains in this map, because my old map I had, like, it was crazy. If you want me to, while we're here, I'll save this real quick, and then I hop over to do it again just because I'm paranoid. Hop over to my other one, Mod City. I haven't been on this map in 2 weeks, more, 2 weeks ago, 2.5. Holy cow, I can't load it because I don't have DLC or mods. Oops. Uh-oh. Never mind. Scratch that, actually. Screw that, I'm just going to stay here. Yeah, so go to this, go to this, turn off both lines so I can see. Just go from the edge of town, you don't have to get crazy. There you go. But yeah, if whoever doesn't know, I do this just so I can I block off all the growth over here so it comes this way, and then once it's over here more, then I'll just get rid of all the tracks and smooth it over so it'll look nice and pretty. Basically like this. Fill on both sides and then grow out as they want, kind of thing. Oh yeah. This is my recent creation. I made yesterday's stream, I think. Yeah. That was fun. Tunnel going through and underneath and all that mess. Autosave. So yeah, I put a station on every line too. Just because. Does that come down? Not really. Where should I put it? Ooh, let's put it down here so we have like, oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. Yeah, we're gonna put this all the way down here, and then we're gonna have I like putting it in fun places and coming up with different ways to connect it. Instead, it's too easy just to put it right here, or put it like this, but have them connecting like curved. You know, I want it to look insane. You kind of give it some help, and you kind of point towards the middle a little bit, and you jack that sucker up all the way, and then you come out like this. You go like that. I always use the same bridge. Usually for roads and stuff, I'll do something different, but and that is not connected. All right. That went really well. Redo. And you do the old tightest angle. Then you come out. You go like that. That looks terrible though. There we go. That's a little better. Do not do that bridge. A wood bridge. Ooh, there's a big hole. That's not scary. Even though that's what the game wants, that's not what I want, so fix it again. Do something like this. There's no way it's going to leave that big of a gap. Wow. I don't like this bridge. How about I go from the other way? I'll just do that then. So make sure I'm going the right way. Could I ask what tracks you are using? One of the track mods. I'm trying to think. High-speed rail track, I think it is. It's got. I'm trying to think of what mod this is. Can't think off the top of my head, but it's Ventabren Viaduct. think maybe a few, here, let's just do this. Save, Cube City, yes. Ventabrent Viaduct, if that's what it's called. Just hop over to the Ventabrent Viaduct. Main menu. Let's go look real quick. Here we go. Ooh, I don't think you can see that, but anyways, you definitely can't see that. Ventabren Viaduct. There you go. Yep. You can't see it, but yeah, it's the right one. Whoops. Yeah, just look it up on the workshop and or write it down or whatever. Load game. And we can go into here and we can go all the way down or go to bridge right here. Ventabren Viaduct 1.3 bridge, Europe. And this is one of those use it and don't get rid of it, or otherwise the game will crash kind of things. I gotta figure out which mod I need for Mod City to open that back up. But yeah, Ventabren Railway Viaduct. There you go. I got no problem hopping out and looking into some mods if anybody wonders, because I used to never use mods. I didn't even know how to use the workshop really and how to get mods and all that. It's pretty easy. But yeah, even though I'm up to 700 hours of play time on this, 700 and something, I definitely took a few hundred hours to learn pretty easy stuff from what I can think of. But yeah. Excuse me. So, buy trains, electric. I always start every line with the same train and 4 cars. I don't like this curve right here, but I'll deal with it. What I would normally do is cut it off right about here and right there past the bridge and then connect it again and it'll be a smoother curve, but I won't worry about that right now. Line 1 is train passenger, Laurel Canyon to Daly City. Then you copy that, hit enter, paste, change that to an R for road passenger, and you got it. Then you do, not that. Unlimited replacement electric. Even if I'm, no matter what kind of game I'm doing, cheating, no mods, staying on this map for 100 hours, doing it for a day, replacement everything, because I hate playing a game and just having replacements pop up 500 times. Unknown artist 40 is now following. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Kind sir. I always get mixed up who's following and who's not following. Half the time it'll tell me somebody else is following that's already followed, so who knows what they're talking about. So, I need to put a gas station in over here. Unless I already did and I'm crazy. No, I didn't. I'll put it right here. One, two, three from the new town. Two or three from either end, doesn't matter, but I always do both. Just so they don't pop them all out from one if you can help it. Obviously, if you're just putting one side of a town, you can time them out or just let them all go out if you got enough cars going around, if it's late enough in the years. Oh yeah, Transport Fever 2. I'm so excited. I'm definitely gonna live stream that for like 12 hours when it comes out. 100% guaranteed gonna happen. Maybe not day of release, but that following weekend is definitely happening. It's definitely awesome. But yeah. Alright. Right above this train to see where it goes. Probably leave that up just so I can see how fast it's going. Oh, son of a bitch. Even though, as I say, I'm only going to have one train, I still want to have the right signals in here. As I was saying. Yeah, I can't wait. Some people are thinking it's going to have some crazy amount of stuff and be all crazy and awesome and do like different town building things and all that kind of stuff, but I don't think it's going to be that crazy. I think it's just going to be way more mods. Some of the mods are going to be like included in the game, like from the start, instead of having to have everybody add into it, you know. We won't need, well, we'll have that many eventually, but we won't need 2,000 mods right off the bat. I imagine a bunch of the stuff that's in this will all be automatic in that one. 225 when it only gets up to 150. That's kind of a waste, but yeah. So like normally I would since I have all three colors right here, I would destroy everything above this road and put a rail right there and then let it all grow over here, but time is precious. And I do want to get more of this done since I have the Daly City part of the. Ooh, it's gonna be a long one. Next one's Morag to Phoenix to West Covenant. I got a picture on my phone of the order of. That's another thing to do is see this right here. Plot out your routes and what towns you want connected to what, and then just line them up on your screen. Not necessarily screenshot it, you can if you want, but just do a picture with your phone so you always got something to reference back to, so you got them all connected. Because in order to do my certain lines going in certain places and then connecting the last four to airport, I don't want to grab the wrong one and then have to fix and tear down a bunch of lines, so I always got the right stuff to look at. So yeah. And after that I think it's Titan, Plateau, Hamburg, Foxborough, and then Madrid to Three Rivers to Steinway, and then I'll have these two come over here to the airport, and then these two come over here, and then get everything going like that, hopefully. But yeah, this one right here, Three Rivers, what I'm going to try to do, I'm not going to do it right now, I'll probably do it next stream, but I'm going to try to have the town on this part of the ground, this part, and this part, and this part all at the same time. So I'll probably destroy the entire town except like this house, and that house. And then destroy everything and then build the skeleton of the roads the way I want to. Or just whatever, I'll build one road around each of these coastlines, and then block it with rail, and then connect it with train where I want the train to go, and then let it fill up that, and then build the skeleton out, and then unrestrict it and let it go in the directions it wants then, and then it'll look natural. And this bridge definitely won't be here. I'll probably have bridges going like here, and here, or maybe like to there, connecting the two corners to this over here. But yeah, should be pretty awesome when I get to that point. But I'm gonna try to. It's gonna be a long. I always forget. Throne. You have a good day. Excuse me. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, I'll probably connect this forest with this farm, and then just have the buses go and move this over here, because that's irritating. And then have the bus route go that way, and the train route. Or I might have the train route go this way. Actually, that's a good idea. of the roadway take the crazy way and just take the I don't need that one too, but I'll have the buses go this way and probably make the train go this way or around the mountain this way, and then cut underneath this like this, curve along the road and go in between, or just go straight over. I'll probably go straight over because I don't want a super long train, because I don't want it, because if I go around then it'll end up being like double the length of a normal route. So I'll probably just put the train right here, or have it come in like over here and come out over here like at a curve, so it can point at the airport when it gets down there, and then or just leave it straight because I'll probably just connect it with buses. But anyways, have it go straight out and just be one straight line around this industry and go around underneath the mountain straight into here. So I'll probably have this one. I'll probably connect this road to this one and blow out everything in between, since there's each, which is a rare thing, each color on both sides of where I want to put my station. I'm going to pause it real quick. So yeah, look over here again real quick, see how this is doing. Like I said, I'll come back and destroy all this just so it goes over here, because it'll probably, until I connect this to the airport, it's probably never going to grow anything over here, and it should look like this, like on both sides, and growing all crazy. Like this one was crazy too. That was fun. I like doing curves like that. It looks awesome. Anywho, yeah. So let's get this one taken care of. Pause. I always try to let it run for like a week. Any buildings that want to pop up will pop up, and then you hit the good old save in case the game gets fried or you do something stupid. I always save before I start a town, even though I auto-save every 10 minutes, it seems like, or every half hour. I still try to save. Now, to keep this commercial right here, I'm going to have to extend this, sacrifice, well, get the small one, go like this, destroy this, just because it's there, and do, just so it doesn't look completely obvious, you go like this. Well, not that bad. Like that. Connect that the right way. Then you come down like this. Yeah, probably be like that. Maybe a little curve. And then you get rid of these, keep that. Otherwise I would have had to, in order to connect it with what it was, then I'd have to destroy that. But there's always an alternative if you want to keep a certain building in a certain place. should get a pretty good curve on this one. I didn't even look at the topography. Ooh, it's all kind of jacked. I'm gonna have to live with that because I didn't notice that before. That's another thing you gotta pay attention to is how jacked the land is, because then you gotta make decisions on where the station goes and where the roads go and all that mess. I don't like extra. And you come back in and you get your excuse me. And you get your don't pay attention to these. We don't use these. Well, I used a lot at the beginning, but obviously if I make 4.5 billion, using those don't matter. I don't even use most of this. I made a little video out of that a while back. It was pretty awesome. Level, no. Bulldozer, wrecking ball. Change it to assets, otherwise you'll destroy buildings. Because I don't like trees in my train area. It bothers me. And I'm getting rid of these two. One second. Come back to this plan. And this house is... I don't ever wait to smooth things like some people do. I can't stand it. It bothers me. Plans. Check. Here, 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 here. Bulldoze. Voila. No trees. Couple steps. Exactly. Alright. You come in here with the old smoother. And you hit the contour lines. And then you think about what you want to do here. And what I'm going to do, because I can, is probably ruin this, but anyways, reset. If you ever use this tool, the bulldozer or the wrecking ball or anything that involves the plan button, do not ever, you always want to go clockwise or counterclockwise when you click, because if you do this and you cross it right in the middle and I hit level, it crashes the game instantly. So always remember where you started and where you ended. Click as many times as you want to get the right. And since I got too close to that road, I'm going to reset it because I don't like what it does when you mess with roads. You get a little bit of a curve. You come back. You do that. And you got a nice little edge there. You come back with the smoother. Just hit it real quick and you got a nice, and if you went farther in, you'd have like a nice little rock face to go into with the train, but right here you can just kind of do that. If you want to get crazy and make it perfect, you could run over here with a giant road or something and go like this. So you got the flat part there, but I'm not worried about that. Anyways, then you come over here and you do it again, but go the other way. That's not too bad. Since that looks a little jacked, that looks a little more natural. Even if I go off this way, the curve will look a little, even though it's completely obvious, it'll be okay. So, where are we coming from? I just realized it is hot as balls in here. I'm going to turn the air on. I'll be right back. Woo! And I'm going the wrong way. Alright. I'm going the way wrong way. Holy shit. Well, about that. Quick little check of the weather. Morag, Phoenix, West Covenant. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. Anyways. Damn, look at you guys over here. I could, this is an improvise. So now I'm going to have to hook it real tight. I don't care. I don't like coming out from both ends, or from the one end with both routes. I want it to come down this way, so we're going to have to hook this one right here. We're going to go like, I'm just going to come down here now. I don't like trees. Plan, assets only. Bulldoze. Then we do just come straight out to here. And there you go. We're just gonna make a quick pass through this other side. I'm gonna cut this road off real quick. Yeah, if you ever, like, one thing to remember is, like, you come to a road and it's, let's say it made you click on the whole thing. Just come right here, click on that, and click on that, and just go like that. But yeah, we're gonna go like this, like this. Yep. Quick little improvise. Then you go to 4 country, slim large. And you do a good old bam. And then you do one of these. And you do one of these. Then you and that's terrible. Alright. So then you wait for that, and you hopefully it doesn't make it all jacked. And it does. So then you cut this off just a little bit more. And you tear it up. Alright, let's do that again. Equal distance from the rail. And you throw one of these green ones in here. And it doesn't work. Alright, let's do this again. Too much slope again. Well, shit. Norlife is now following. Norlife, I thank you very much. 21. Hell yeah. That's awesome. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Just over here trying to have a heart attack with this damn game. See, normally I would care when something looks this ugly. Well, I do care. Scratch that. And fix it like that. What bridge do we have right there? This one, no. This one, yes. Definitely not worried about boats. Yeah. Yeah, Yeah, no matter how many times you do something, you can always tweak it and make it look a little bit better. Kind of like how this looks like trash. But yeah, you come over here and you try to match the angle of this, so you make perfect. My hand is asleep. Holy hell. This game or Transport Fever 2? Norlife. That don't look too bad. Looks like a smiley face, kinda. Especially if you look at it like this. 2 eyes and the smile. Then you get over here and you realize this bend looks goofy as hell. So then you come right here. All the way back. And then you go like this. And it's jacked. So then you come here. And you destroy the bridge that you rebuilt 7 times. This game's awesome. I'm 700 hours in, but Transport Fever 2 is gonna be amazing, I would assume, just because this game is awesome. Keeps sitting on my hand wrong. Oh no. Then you change it to this and it's not touching even though it is, because there's the leg there even if you can't see it. Then what you do is you back it up just a little bit. Oh, look at that. It's magic. Then you get the whole, you come over here and you figure out what the hell you were doing an hour ago before you jacked it. Either, I guess, haven't tried the first. Play and stream See It Thieves, mostly looking for a good transport game. Oh boy, you are in for a treat. This game is amazing. If you like, I'm getting a little crazy with everything in this map because I've done so many, but this is what I'm making right now. It's a little laggy because I got a lot going on over here, but yeah, this is pretty crazy. I'll turn off everything so you can actually see it. But yeah, what I do is put rails over here because it'll stop it from growing. Like if I take these off and let's just say none of this was here, it would just grow out with weird roads, but I want it to stay where I want to because I'm trying to get it to move up this hill, and it's not, but this involves using a certain level gun right here, or a bulldozer. That's a mod that levels things, but this took, just to make the land part without any of the roads, took 6 hours straight of streaming like 2 weeks ago. But yeah, you put rail to stop it growing from where you don't want it to. That's why I got rail all the way over here, and then it'll grow over here and just get more and more dense. That's why all these buildings are like super green. And then, yeah, you just connect different. I'll turn everything on for a second. Then you just connect this quarry that makes stone with this construction material plant that requires stone to make construction material. And then you connect the two with a train or whatever you like, trucks maybe. And then TTD. I'm not familiar with what that is. Maybe I am, I just don't know the abbreviation. But yeah, then you just have a train. Oh, that's why I have this one. I have it goes from the stone to the Material Transport Tycoon Deluxe. I have not played a Tycoon game in like 15 years, since Roller Coaster Tycoon 1, because I switched from that to SimCity 2000, and after that it was all over because I just stuck to that game for years. But yeah, it goes stone, build, and then to this yard right here, and then goes back up. So then it drops off building materials in these two road stations and this train station, and it feeds back into this town, which gives it 97% coverage of building material. And then you just kind of connect everything else, and you got wood for planks, and you get planks and other stuff, and then you make goods. And you could spend hundreds of hours on one map if it's big enough and your computer can handle everything going around, because you could have thousands of between the trucks and the people and their cars and trains and planes and boats, you could have thousands of things moving around at the same time. So if you got a good computer, then this is definitely a game for you. Unless you got a decent computer, then you just use a smaller map size with less towns and it won't be as bad. But yeah, this is definitely worth the money, because I can't even remember how much this was when I bought it originally, but it's definitely worth it after all these, not all these years, but after all this time of playing it, 700 hours in probably 2 years maybe. And I quit playing it for like 6 months, like 2 different times, so when I get into it, it gets kind of crazy. But anywho, and then with the mods, like a regular station, like this right here. Well, normally that's not there, but what is that? I don't know what that is. What the hell is that? I've never even seen these. But yeah, all these different stations can do different things, and it's all kinds of crazy. I always hit the flexible 4 tracks, high speed, 1990. Been a streamer for long, a month, barely. I've randomly streamed on Twitch, like through my PS4 for like literally a few times over the last year or so, but I've been streaming every day on here for the last 28 days, playing this game every night or during the day occasionally to make up for it if I miss it because I'm sick or I gotta work late or something. But I usually get on here at 5 a.m. Central Time, U.S., and get off a couple hours later. But since you nice folks are in here, I'll make an exception and go to 3 or 4 hours long if I have to, depending on how dead I'm feeling in the next half hour. But yeah, it's definitely an amazing game, and I love it. And I always play with the colors on, because then you can make sure you don't knock out the last one, because if you do, I think it doesn't come back. I've done it before and it didn't come back for a while, so I got all paranoid about it. But yeah, this game's pretty awesome, especially if you like city skylines or anything crazy like that. This level tool is my new best friend. Definitely not part of the game. This is part of the game, but this is definitely not. But yeah, so excuse me. I'm alive. So yeah, earlier when you said sounds like a guy from Family Guy, my stream fits your day perfectly. Well, that's awesome because you're a talker, and I like that. See, in this right here, I'm trying to line up how the curve's going to go. Because I'm going to try to go kind of wide, but maybe not. You fine tune it a little bit. But yeah, when you said I was the guy from Family Guy, are you talking about the oh no? Or Cleveland when he goes, no, no, no. You guys want to come over here and play? Christopher? I do some voices better than others, but that's funny. But yeah. See, and then when you do this, you just do a little test run. Goes on the this one is the inside on the opposite of the station, so yeah, we'll keep it on the same part. You always go out a little bit to make it, because if you try to do something like this and then you try to make a junction right here, it gets a little froggy sometimes, so you always just want to pull it out a little bit. Oh no! I can't do it because I just coughed and now I'm dying. But yeah. So yeah, I'm so Norlife. Where are you from? And don't be shocked if I ask you again because I'm special in my head. Let's do the outside one first. You're a Viking. Ooh, Norway. Norlife. That actually makes sense. Ooh, snap. I know what I'm gonna do. Actually, I'm gonna make another loop. Like, check this out, Norlife. Where's it at? Well, this is my first one that I made that was awesome. I got another one over here. No. Oh yeah, right here. I made this yesterday, I think. Max size? No, it's not, because there's you can have like a 1x1, a 1x2, or a 1x4, and then you also have a small, a medium, and a large of those each. So there's 9 different sizes if my math is right. So yeah, 3, 6, 9. Yeah, 9 different map sizes. This is 1x1. You can go even longer than this. You can go 2 more of these long, and then you got like 30 towns. But you better have a GTX 2080 Insano fucking thing, graphics card and everything else, because otherwise your computer's gonna explode when you try to do that. But yeah, it's pretty insane. I'm gonna make another loop though. Trying to think, what should I do? I think I'm gonna do this. Plan. Just to level this out a little bit more. So my loop is A-okay. Actually, I'm gonna go down one more. Just so I can get a autosave. Where over the pond are you from? Iowa, in the U.S. Right in the smack dab of, in the middle of the country. Oh, look at that huge elevation. That's awesome. Do you know where Iowa is? Are you familiar with the U.S. at all? Dakota? North or South Dakota. But yeah. Excuse me. I need a cough drop. 1 second. Anywho, as I was saying, yeah. Forgot what the hell I was saying. Wrong one. What were we talking about? Yeah. Well, Norlai, since you're the one in here, I'll tell you first. I was actually born in Germany. Funny story. Back in good old 1986. My dad was in the army. What the hell? We got a little tunnel going on right here. Hell yeah. Or I just hit the down button one time, we'll have 2 tunnels. That sounds a lot better. Let's do that. I might upload to YouTube this weekend finally. I haven't done it yet because I'm saving up a backlog of videos. But yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome once I get everything rolling. Ah. So yeah. Got me a good old loop right here. See how that goes. I need to connect. I definitely lined up these completely wrong. If I was smart, I would have put it right here and just gotten over it because I wanted to put it through the middle because I had both colors on both sides, or all 3 colors on both sides. But whatever, I'll be alright. So yeah, I need to connect these and make the roads and all that mess. Yeah. I hear ya. Yes, I know. Connection, blah, blah, blah. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. It's not absolutely perfect, it's okay. That's not okay. What the shit? There we go. Iowa's a farming state, yes. Everybody thinks that we only grow corn here, but yeah, if you've ever heard of like John Deere tractors and whatnot, John Deere is headquartered like 5 miles from where I'm sitting right now, so John Deere tractors is definitely a worldwide kind of thing. Yep. I definitely didn't drive up near a farm, but I get what you're saying. What the shit? That's even worse. There you go. So yeah. Did you hear me tell you I was born in Germany, Norlife? Yeah, my dad was in the army back in the 80s. And he went over to Germany to be stationed for, I have no idea how long, but reset, plan, save. Plan. But yeah. He was stationed over there probably beginning of the year, and I was born in the summer, and that's that, I guess. I was born on an army base, so it was American soil, but yeah, in a roundabout way. I'm not a dual citizen either, I'm just born on an army base. call that good enough. Yeah. Dad was born, wow, that actually works. That's insane. Yeah, my dad was in the Army and he went over there. Was there during the summer. My mom was there too, and I was born. Actually, America fascinates you, yeah. Parts of it, it's probably one of the most diverse countries you'll ever go to, in more than one way, obviously. Like, some parts of it are really awesome and other parts of it are terrible and scary, but as is all other countries, I'm sure, because you're not landlocked with Europe, I don't think. Pretty sure Norway's an island. You got bridges and stuff connecting everything over there, don't you? Norway is connected. Okay, it's not. I should know that. Oh, yeah. I got that mixed up with, what the shit? I got Norway mixed up with, probably the UK, obviously. But I thought, oh wow, yeah, you do got three connections. Oslo. Yep. England and Ireland, the only islands. Yeah. Yeah, but you know how some countries are. They have so many rivers and whatnot that you can't really tell if they're connected or not. But yeah, I get what you're saying. That's cool. yeah, I've definitely always wanted to mess around with all that and go over there. That'd be pretty sweet. Oil and Vikings, yeah. You guys got a lot of wind and like tidal energy over there too. That might be what the hell is that? I'm trying to think. God, what is that? Denmark. No. Netherlands. Yeah. Denmark or Netherlands has a lot of solar, not solar, but a lot of dams, windmills. Yeah, I've always been interested in like different shows that show like all the not the windmills, but like the Three Gorges Dam. I think that's in Japan or China. Then like the what is that? Oh, I watched so many of these shows when I was younger. I forgot what they're all called, but the one that has like the giant things that come up out of the water to block flood water, like tsunamis and stuff, and then they come back down, the gates or whatever. I love all that stuff. Norway is one of the richest countries in the world. Oh yeah, for sure. Prices are through the roof. Yeah, you gotta pay for all that mess somehow. All right. Yo. I can get rid of that. Let's think about this. Actually, need to get some work done, I think. Can't sit around and watch Twitch all day. We'll be back in a later stream. Have a good one. You have a good one, Norlife. I should be back on around the same time, so about 3 hours ago, which would be 12 or 1 in the afternoon for you. So yeah, I'll see you then. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh no, he's leaving. Deuces. Textures might be getting a little wonky. Oh, it definitely is. Something funky's about to happen. Oh yeah, time to save. I can see this coming. So yeah, block, block, block. I don't think we're getting to the airport today. And we're back. Yeah, so I had to talk to the wife. What the shit? Funny how I could tell that this is crooked, but we'll just leave that alone. Since this is going to be the last one I jack with, I'm going to do it right. Won't have to go all the way around because I'll sit here and watch. Need to block it off just a little bit. Keep it from going insane. So yeah, now it will only go this way, hopefully, and then this way from both sides. We'll see how it goes. Do need to connect it though. Ah, you stupid fuck. Got it. So we're gonna do 2 new lines, which will be green and blue. I just try to make it the opposite of whatever it's connecting with, see how that goes. One, go from the bigger city to the smaller on both stations. How crazy is that? That's not too bad. It's pretty direct. Oh yeah, I gotta go for connect. Train passenger. Morag to Phoenix. Two from the smaller. And 3 from the bigger. And go. Oh, you little shit. forgot I didn't make bus routes in the other town. Oh well. Here we go. Do this up real quick. Boom. 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 Road passenger. Phoenix. Circle. I just need these to rotate down here. And it's over. Oh, there we go. See, they heard me. There you go. Just need that commercial to hop the rail or hop the road. I'll be gravy. Ooh. I got some food right there. That damn thing right there. What a shock. How the hell? Why did he get off and get right back on the next one? Oh yes, they're both gone. God. No, I would just prefer it if this gentleman would kindly fuck off. Come on.
Uh-huh.
What kind of car is that? Some crazy shit. Probably a BMW mod that's gone. Exactly why you put the station on the opposite side of where the town is coming from. Once I hit 3:32 time, I'm getting off this MFer. Yes. Almost there. That just moved. That was weird. This will probably be all she wrote here, folks. See what happens now. Bam. The shit. What the hell are you doing over here?
Huh?
Oh boy, I hit 3.5 hours. Whoever that third guy is, or gal. I'm gonna pause it on October 8th. See how that goes. Save. time to get the F out of here because I'm tired. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Deuces.